Hi there, it's June from poppyfieldcardcrafts.com. I'm here today to show you a very easy way to add colour to your cards. I've got some examples to show you at the end of the video. I've used quite a lot of product. I'm just going to show you now what I have used. Distress oxides, we've got pixie powders, Nuvo crystal drops, water, pearls, the VersaFine clay, ink pad. We have some Stampin' Up blends, an aqua pen in daffodil. This is one of my old felt tip pens, Whisper, Sugarloaf, sorry, it's by Sugarloaf, and it doesn't give you the colour, but it's very pale and very pretty. The stamps we're using, this is from Woodware, Your Perfect 7 stamps, and Heartfelt Creations, Floral Clocks, pre-cut rubber stamp, and we are using these two. And I hope I got all that in camera. Right. I'm going to stamp this, and these are using the two Heartfelt Creations stamps. I've already ran the anti-static powder, there you are, over my card. And I've also got a card already stamped, rather than wait for this ink to dry. So I'll pop those to one side and I'll clean them at the end. And now we'll go for the sentiment, which does state, as the sun colours flowers, so does art colour life. Caught some ink on there, but again I will use the I never can remember what this is called apart from an eraser. It's the Mono Sand Eraser by Tombow. It's fabulous getting rid of ink. Sometimes you have to do this for a minute or two and just gently rub away, and it will, it's nearly away now, but it will get rid of it, and I will finish that off camera. So we'll stamp this first. Ink the stamp. There you are, put that to one side. And there's one I've already stamped an hour or two ago, so that one's to dry. I shall pop that in there. So I'll show you what I've previously done. And there's one I do want to keep to the end. So with this one, I've stamped it on white card. I'm just trying to get the envelope. And I always decorate the envelope as well, whether it's a squiggle of something, a little flower, and something on the back. I always do that. So it's a 6-inch card in pink, and on white card I've stamped, and then using, oh, I didn't bring these out, the ink dusters. These are fabulous for a delicate, very delicate colour. All I've done is swept the brush with my colour over the flowers, which is what I'm going to do on this one. And I think it looks so very delicate. The other, now this has gone from the delicate to the extreme, the delicate, and now we have the extreme. So I used pixie powders for these. Put this one on first, purple, so I sprinkled some powder on my work mat, added the water, and then brushed it over that one. I used purple violet for that one, and then scarlet mist for this one. And I was a little heavy-handed, as you can tell, and I did catch some of the remains of the purple, but actually this shows more of the sheen to it, but I also thought that it was a little bit in your face. So what I did, which I've mentioned a few times now, when I'm colouring card, any leftover pieces, and this was I had colour left over, so I put this on some white card, so it's those two colours, and hasn't that dried absolutely lovely? You could stamp a sentiment on there, which I think I'll do that some later date. I love that. But I cut a strip off and I just punched out an old punch that I have, and just punched out those flowers from that card and popped some pearls on and kind of salvaged that, softened that a little bit. So that's the delicate, the extreme, and another delicate. And one of my favourite colours to use is yellow with black. So just by mounting that onto black card, just giving a little border, I think, with the stamped verse in black, and I've left those flowers. All I've done is coloured the flowers and the leaves in, left that bunch there, and I just think it pops lovely. It's so pretty. That's that one. We'll colour this, and I'm going with a green. Yeah, we'll use this. No, I'm not. I want a blue. I've just seen my other card. One moment till I get a blue. I thought I was all prepared, but it wasn't meant to be. Shall we go with blue or green? Right. So I have broken china. And we just want to dab, and brush this. Very gently over there. And that just gives a little delicate shade there. I did get out cracked pistachio, but I'm going to stay with the blue, and I'm going to add more colour onto this one. So that's going that way, we'll go this way. And what I like, I'll just do that a bit more. When you're using the ink dusters, I love how when you lift the brush away, I love how you get those lines at the bottom. Now really, there's nothing simpler than that. You know, if you want, you can colour the flowers in separately and such like, but this is such an easy way to add colour. So I have blue card, and that would sit on there very nice, but when I add it to black, which I'll add some glue now, just checking the size was okay there. I haven't used this one for a while. I'm just clearing that. These bottles are excellent. I would always recommend them for not congealing in the end, but oh, it's many months since I've used this, so I am surprised. But we've had extreme weather here, exceptionally cold, and then sunshine the next day. Or does that make a difference? It doesn't have to be black, of course. You could use brown or grey. But I love the effect what black does. So same blue, but heavier on the hand with that one. That's a very heavy one. We have a pretty pink and that yellow. What I've also done is, on this one, that envelope out, I obviously coloured the flowers. I stamped the same sentiment and then die cut it to give it some dimension. And for the clock faces, I don't know whether you can tell they or not, I added the Nuvo crystal drops. I normally use Ranger's glossy accents, but I had that Nuvo at hand, so I added that to the clock faces. I also added some to the two leaves there and the two flowers, as if it was dew, morning dew, and I love that. I love the effect it gives you as if it is glass. So that's one easy way to add colour to your cards. So thank you for joining me today, and until the next video, take care, bye.